This is Will Tennyson, and here's how I got him 4 million views from idea, title, and thumbnail. I'll be breaking it down. Maybe you'll learn some actionable stuff here. So this is, I tested Temu scam fitness products, did 4 million views 5 months ago to 1.6x outlier compared to some of the other videos on the channel, which is pretty good for a guy of his size. Let's break down the idea and how I came up with the idea. So on YouTube in general, the Temu stuff has done really well, especially in the tech niche. I watch a lot of tech content, and this is where I first kind of got the idea. I saw, I think it was like Linus or someone built like a Temu only PC. That was kind of cool. Then from there, in the kids niche and some adjacent niches, trying, Temu toys and whatnot. And then the idea of Temu being this like low quality, platform. It's on like Amazon where you can get some good stuff. It's like super low quality, all from China, all really cheap. So I've seen that. So there was I bought lost Temu packages. I opened, 1,500 of scam Temu products this is prior to that video. I've seen other videos which trying scam Temu products, but I've not seen anyone do it in the fitness niche. So I was like, well, let's just adapt this working format. Temu is obviously very popular. People are familiar with it. Let's apply that to the fitness niche where I'm testing scam Temu fitness products. Okay, look, it worked, did well. And then for the thumbnail, it's just Will doing a lift. Then we have this knee brace with these springs in it and kind of an X-ray configuration. Also good in terms of color and contrast here. Blue and orange. Obviously the Temu stuff is orange. The weights are blue. So it kind of works out really well. And then we have some text in the dead space above the boxes, which couldn't walk for a week. Obviously relating directly to kind of knee braces here. Let's talk about the thumbnail. So on YouTube, kind of just what I've seen in just other niches. This is from a channel I can't remember the name. They did this X-ray thumbnail. This guy did an X-ray thumbnail. Obviously this is, I did a thing. He does X-ray thumbnails quite well. All of these are outliers, crushes, all of these are just outliers. So X-rays on YouTube in general do incredibly well. Why? I don't know. I have some theories as to why they're doing well, but it doesn't matter why something does well as long as it does well and you can reverse engineer that. I've seen these kind of crush all it works. So I applied that here. I think it's kind of good visual contrast, but also kind of just interesting. There's a lot of intrigue going on. Oh, I gotta see the X-ray of the spring in his knee. Why couldn't he walk for a week? Testing products, I gotta go test that out. So why it works is there's a lot of really interesting stuff from the title. Obviously, it's pretty familiar in the space at the time. There's kind of a zeitgeist around it, if you will, or some momentum around it. In addition to that, I think the thumbnail is just really well done. The spacing is really well done. The contrast is really good and just kind of stands out on the YouTube homepage. And if you watch Temu products, you might watch a Temu fitness video. And if you watch fitness products or fitness related content, maybe you've seen the Temu stuff and then you're now seeing this crossover. So it's really good from outside the audience perspective, which is why it does so well, is that you have a lot of people who might not necessarily be interested in fitness, but understand the scam Temu stuff. So they'll watch it in a fitness context. You also might have a lot of people who watch fitness content and are interested in the scam product kind of angle. So all that being said and done, we got 4 million views here, which is pretty cool. And if you want to work with me, hey, shoot me a DM at Vexine_ on Twitter. And even if you don't want to work with me, you can use 1of10.com, link in the description, and also link in my profile bio on Twitter, where you can get the exact tool I used, 1of10, to come up with this specific idea, where I found the data for it and how I pitch it to the client. And if you want to work with me, like I said, just shoot me a DM at Vexine_ on Twitter, and you'll probably find the link below in this video. If you want more banging results like this, you can just hit me up. And if you don't want to work with me, that's cool. But free actionable stuff. Look outside your niche for inspiration, things that are doing well. See if it can be adapted to your niche. Obviously, when there was the 1-star stuff going on with the Ryan Trahan trying 1-star restaurants, trying 1-star gyms made a ton of sense. You saw a lot of guys in the fitness space do that to some great success. And yeah, so that's just kind of some free game. Look outside your niche if there's anything that has a lot of momentum, especially on TikTok. There's a lot of stuff going on TikTok right now in terms of short form content that's crushing. In terms of just interest, overall interest right there. So the Temu products. I don't know, you've seen the Dubai chocolate. You did a Dubai chocolate video on YouTube right now, probably do pretty well. So you're seeing this a lot kind of across the board. But yeah, that's how I just identified some interest. There's a lot of buzz around Temu products, specifically Temu products is the angle. Just adapted it to the fitness niche and it crushed, like I said. So hopefully you can find this useful and you can use it in your own ideation to come up with some bangers.